All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is your Commander and Dad, Rebel Red, here again on another Saturday night. And it is a return to some VR gameplay. I know a lot of people have been asking for me to jump back into VR. I have just put it off for quite a while just because it almost always turns into a headache. And it's kind of already proving out because I'm already running into issues getting it set up. I mean, streaming the VR itself is not going to be an issue. That part, I've gotten it squared away. And I should be able to do VR and you guys be able to see everything without issue. The problem is being able to see chat. That part is still running into problems. I had a system before through OVR Toolkit, which is usually the best way to do it. Really? I'm trying to set up Stream Deck so that I can work on all of my overlay stuff on my phone so that I'm not constantly having to run back and forth, get everything working. That's what I'm... There we go. All right. So now, should be able to get it working by my phone. So long as I keep the app open. Fingers crossed. So yeah, we are going to be trying VR for the first time in ages. I am just really, really hoping that we can get it running without any problems. Highly doubt it. If I can just get OVR Toolkit to work where I can see chat through my wrist, then I am all set. The main problem is I'm running on a 2 PC setup, so it's hard for me to see anything that's going on OBS while I am in VR. I have access to my Stream Deck through my phone, so I don't have to be standing right next to it to change screens. But 2 monitor, 2 PC, 2 PCs. I mean, technically both. I run 2 monitors, 2 PCs, 1 monitor for each. And welcome in, Sonder. With regular games, it's not a big deal. I mean, I've been running that for about a year now, maybe. Maybe not even that long. Maybe more like 6 months. And with regular games, it's not an issue. The only issue I've run into with dual PCs is audio problems if there are driver updates. That issue pops up way more than you would think, and it's the most frustrating thing in the world. I've wanted to punch many a hole in my monitor because of all of the technical issues I have run into with NVIDIA graphics driver updates. Because that's the one thing that always messes everything up. I have to reset both my computers, the Elgato, all of my streaming stuff. And 9 times out of 10, it happens in the middle of a stream. So that is the one issue. But as long as everything is up to date, works great. No problems. VR, on the other hand, honestly, streaming VR is kind of difficult whether you run a 2 PC setup or not. As far as being able to see chat, that is the biggest one for me. I had it set up before, but it's been so long since I have done it. I doubt the profile I had set up for it is even still there. I wanted to take time today to work on that, but fortunately stuff got me busy where I was only able to really work on stream stuff for maybe an hour. And granted, I was able to use that hour to be able to have multi-chat show up on stream now. So now everybody can see chat whether someone is posting from YouTube or Twitch. It will show up now. That's good. Probably would have been better off working on the other part for the time being. But for right now, I am going to jump over to the headset. And might take about 5 or 10 minutes to get everything up and running the way that I need it to. Once I do that, I will switch over to the game screen. I do have it set up for my headset right now. Okay. It's not, well, it's a little bit quieter, but it might be because the mic's not close enough. There we go. That's the problem. It probably won't sound amazing compared to my regular stream mic, but most VR streams, audio quality is not the best anyway because you're not able to stand still in front of a boom mic. But yeah, hopefully this works and you guys can hear me fairly well. And I have it set up, it's a bit compressed. Let's see. All right. How about, oh, that's way too much. How about now? Only thing about the compressor is if I get really loud, yeah, if I get super loud, it's going to cut audio. Let's see. I don't want to sleep. All right, South. Have a good night. Sleep well. I mean, you're missing out on me probably crashing out over technical issues, but I mean, the VOD will be up. You'll be able to see it. It's fine. I have a noise gate, but I don't know how well it will work with a headset. Because all of my audio settings right now are set up via my streaming mic, which I run an Audio Technica. Coming to my home in 5 days. Are you trying to sneak into my bedroom and cuddle, or are you just talking about in the same state? One of those is concerning. That was not a yes or no question. Okay. So, Florida tomorrow? Oh, okay. Well, not quite. I'll say not quite my neck of the woods. It's about a 15-hour drive from there for me. One thing I need to update. Model. Because, I feel like it's kind of weird that I have a permanent smile whenever I'm I'm idle. Hmm. There we go. I think it was just because I was smiling when I turned off the the camera. There we go. There we go. And then go ahead and set that back to where it's supposed to be. There we go. Perfect. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get the headset put on. Just know that until I can get the OVR toolkit set up, I am not going to be able to see chat. So as soon as I can see it, if I have any messages that get posted, I'll be sure to respond to those. Otherwise, your patience is appreciated. All right, let's see if we can get this thing hooked up. Luckily, I already have the VR turned on. It's just the chat feature I do not have set up yet. Actually, before I get started, I'm gonna grab me a beverage because I'm dying. There we go. Much better. Uh-oh. Not get my headset all tangled and get my charging cable all kinked up. That would not be good. I'd rather not have to buy another one of these cords because I'm pretty sure it was like 80 bucks. Still cheaper than the controllers when I thought those were broke. Because I'm pretty sure the controllers are like $100 a piece. And you heard me right. I said $100 a piece, not $100 for the set. Granted, I think you can order the set with, or you can order. Hold on, why is it up here? There we go. Oh. So I need to launch Steam VR. Wherever it is. I need to go library VR. Oh. Okay. So let's see. I need to go to there's where I need to go. Steam VR home. Um, uh, actually, now that I've got VR up and running, I should be able to get up to let me make sure I have everything set up before I turn it over to the game screen, because I have a feeling that the VR is not actually full screen. Or that's what I'm looking for. Come on, really? Um, why did it do that? Okay, cool. So link disconnected. That's cool. Love that. God, are you kidding me? Here. I swear if it kicked me out because it dimmed the game screen. Oh, this stupid thing is plugged in. Oh my god. I love it when technology doesn't work. Oh, now I gotta figure out what that issue is. One moment. What it is about Oculus, but it does not like staying connected. PlayStation menus. Oh, it's Steam VR. Uh, game. Oh, Steam VR crashed. That's cool. Love that. I feel like there's a way to do it through Steam VR. Not have the money to buy shit like this now. So train. Yeah, well, I tried to make time to do that before stream today, but apparently I just had too many things go on today that kept me from being able to test, other than that the VR is working. Was. Oh. So wait. It's 4 days ago. That or else I definitely won't be able to see chat in game. I think I'm remembering how I had it set up before. I think there's actually a program in Steam VR specifically for having like one browser set up on screen. I think. Okay, there's Westlink. Enable. How bad is my connection, bro? It's kicking me out. You son of a bitch. I swear it feels like the power cord to the headset is not plugged in all the way, but I think I've had that paranoia before.
Aha! So... I may have found a solution. Maybe. What's the setting for this? I can see chat as of right now. I don't know how long that is going to last, but I can see it. We'll start up contractors. Oh. Contractors is open. All that doesn't seem to work. Oh, hold on. Maybe. Add. Oh, maybe. What? Let's have a look here. I have an idea. Let's go ahead, open up a browser. Of course it sends it to my phone. Thing that I can't see because I'm wearing a headset. Love that. Nope. seems to be working. I think what I'm just going to have to do, I don't think for the time being I'm going to be able to have both Twitch and YouTube running. Fortunately, I think for right now, I'm just going to have to run it where I can see Twitch chat, which kind of sucks. I'm just going to have to basically give myself a reminder every few minutes, or maybe every hour or so, just to make sure everyone's aware. So now, chat pop out. Okay, so okay, so oh wait. Okay, I might have a solution for this. Ah, come on. So okay, I think I've found a good at the very least I've made a band-aid to the problem. Okay, cool. All right. So that is working. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull up the stream on my phone just so I can make sure everything right. I think we have it solved. I'm just going to do one more thing. Okay. Switch the game scene. Give it a second for stream to catch up. Okay. What? Right now. Okay, hold on. No idea what the heck that black box is on the screen. I have a feeling that is a chat box that should not be visible. Hold on. Oh, it's literally in the game. Hold on. that's gone. Now, if you could just stay that way, I would love that. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, still have access to the chat. Alright, we are in business. Thank Christ. Okay, so. Your dominant hand. Right-handed. Grab a weapon clip. That trigger button for now. I'm gonna change that. I only have hand tracking. I am one standing 8. And let's see. Region, America. Dominant controller is facing. Where your headset is facing. I'm gonna do that one. Jumping into action. Sprint. Pound. Stick. Okay, got it. Standing up. Okay, so do I just actually crouch in game and it does that? Actually, before I go any further, I'm going to try out a little toy, I guess. So I actually bought a VR gun stock, playing games in VR. So I'm actually going to try it out and see how it does. If it makes it easier for me to do this kind of stuff, or if it makes it harder. Okay, apparently I failed the tutorial. You know what? Don't rush me, game. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate rush that they're making me do. Okay, fine. Now what? I need to start over? There we go. Rip. And switch mode. Oh. Y button on dominant hand to eject clip. Okay. Sure. Dominant hand. safety pin. A grenade. Okay. Cool. Did it. I did the thing. I'm the best. Here. Whoop. Hold on. There we go. Gun pistol training. Not terrible, but not great either. Check just to make sure of something here. Put up on my phone just to make sure, because I don't trust the chat box in game 100%, because it has been known to not update properly. Seems to be working fine. So, let's see. SMG. Knowing where the controller is kind of struggle. So, SMG training. I don't have an SMG. This? Six seconds. Burst. Great. You gotta be kidding me. Is it seriously just crashing a crap ton? I'm like seriously confused on what the game is even doing right now. Okay. Oh, now my time's screwed up. 91 seconds. Love that. Can I change my loadout? Bye. Not what I need. Huh. Okay. Load out. There we go. That's what I need. So, sniper. Nice. Right. Now we've got a semi-decent loadout. They're just a range. I would like to just go to a range. Oh, it is if you actually crouch. That's kind of cool. If I get up to this shooting range. Hold on. I think I might have found the sniper area. Target practice. Okay. This. Nothing. I'll be a little lost. Okay. Wait. No. Or okay. Targets. See? That would have gotten me killed. Got him. I feel like snipers might be a little bit too advanced for me right now. Let's see, what else we got? Shotgun, SMG, carbine, rifle. Okay. Sidearm. Melee. Test. Can't even see it. Nice. Yeah. back. Give it back. There we go. Alright. AK-74U, baby! I am getting really far away from my setup. Don't mind me. I'm just apparently trying to hang myself. It's fine. Hey. Alright. Now. Nailed it. Off. Yeet. Got it. Getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh, done. 2 minutes 42 seconds. Oh no, what are we thinking? Is that decent? I don't even know. Okay. What are we thinking? 2 minutes 42 seconds. Is that a decent time, or is that god awful and I need to do better? Pardon me. Set. Everything's good. Oh, hey, Will. Sorry. Well, I know that program that I'm using is not working correctly. That answered my question, because I'm not showing that I saw anything since probably 30 minutes ago. unhinged way to operate a bolt action. It's just because of the controller I'm using. It's really weird. Because the way that these VR stalks are set up, most of them use magnets, which I kind of wish that's what I would have went with now. The way these work is you literally just, there's like almost like a holster for the controller that you just slide the controllers in, but there's nothing really holding them in place other than your own grip. So if I take my hand off of the trigger hand, it takes me longer to get back on target that way than if I were to just take my hand off of the foregrip and turn it and charge it that way. But yeah, the app is not a good good alternative, because it has not updated in the last 30 minutes. So lovely. I have a feeling if I stream this again, I'm going to have to invest in see. What happens if I open it up again? OBS, not OBS, jeez. Leave me alone, I'm slow. OVR, yeah, I'm getting OBS and OVR mixed up. That's the problem. I'm a little bit on the slow side. Okay, what is this? Huh? Oh, hold on. Bada bing boom pow. John Wick mode. This isn't a G22, it's a G18. Okay, it's a little bit hard to use pistols, okay? Especially because I'm losing track of where I was. Okay. I'm sorry. Sir. Oh. Hi. Oh, it's literally like... just a time thing. I just gotta get all the targets before the timer runs out. Oh. 20 targets remaining. Got me high. Okay, what? Acted like I was out of ammo. Okay. 17, I still got 3 minutes. Okay. Ah. Oh, out. Okay. Come on. Really? There we go. Hello. I'm already breaking a sweat. It's too hot down here for this. Go. Alright. 13, 2 minutes left. I can do this. Oh, Lord. There we go. Nine? Still 9 of them left. Okay. Now what? Oh, I just saw one. Eat. Okay. How's my audio? Oh, I know why. I'm getting too far away from my computer. My headset's trying to disconnect. 5. Okay. How many are left? There's 5 left. Where the heck are they? Door doesn't open. Out of bullets. Go. Honestly, run better when I don't use the stock is the funny part. I'm missing. I'm gonna fail. Only got 10 seconds. Mission failed. Dang. I tried. I tried my best. Let's see.
I need liquid refreshment, man.
He needs liquid refreshment.
Thank you for the hydrate, Nukton. I use OVR in a way where I go to the Chrome page of my Stream Manager. Oh, that is a separated tab. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to get OVR toolkit. Just right now. Sad thing is right now I don't really have $10 to be able to spend on the toolkit right now. On the 30th I will probably have enough to get it, but right now I'm a bit short on funds. That actually work? It might work, but it could also get me very easily killed. So I just set it to the side. And then I don't even know if it's going to stay up to date. Honestly, don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this for a full stream. I'm already hot, sweaty, dehydrated. Speaking of, I need to take advantage of that hydrate Nukna gave me. Much better. Okay. So now let's go to loadouts. I'm sorry. There's a frickin' ninja loadout. Yeah, that's kind of awesome. It says take time to physically be in them longer. Harder before any strenuous activities. I'm trying my best. I mean, I'm definitely a bit rusty when it comes to VR. That's for sure. But I think I'll be I think I'll be okay. Right on it. Let's see. Send this arrow. I'm used to a recurve bow. Noted, I would suck playing VR Skyrim. Holy shit. I'm just trying to hit this laptop, dadgammit. There we go. Anyway. Go back to... We got in multiplayer. Domination... Control zombie mode. Whoops. I didn't mean to just jump right into one, but alright.
Go, go, go! Make sure when you're using the full auto weapons, put them on semi, and then when you got like a big crowd and it's an emergency, use full.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's a problem. I need to find a better gun. Relocation. That's where I need to go. See, this is why I feel like games that I could play like Into the Radius I would probably enjoy more than something like this. I mean, I would love to play an actual zombie game in VR where, you know, there's not bullet sponge zombies. I want to be able to just one-shot headshot zombies is what I want. Brings me joy. Okay.
Man, TS is so easy. I got Luma.
Right.
Damn, I got him. You know, I'm gold. I am. Man, that was so easy. I just got free money.
There There is one neat little feature about this shotgun, or about this controller. Get it to lock. There we go. This controller has a shotgun mechanic where the half. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm dead.
Who's down? Bro, he's just surrounded by dogs. Kind of.
I am being revived.
Oh, why did you? I'm at 5.
What the? Oh, son of a. Hold on, wait. Leave. What was that, Will? Still saving up for State of Decay, right? I mean, I guess I would be saving up for the new one, yeah. Why is the bow a recurve, not a compound? I think it's because it's supposed to be like classical ninja, and recurve bows weren't invented yet. Oh, pop up. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on. Why did it just now ask me for that? I've been running this game the entire time, and it's just like, just now, like, hey, do you want to allow us to play this game on your computer? Yeah, no shit, I do. This game, I swear. Okay, so we're gonna try this. One, it'll help me stay grounded to know where the heck I am in my room. Just don't know how reliable it's gonna be. Okay. Are we at the halfway mark of my stream? Almost. I honestly think I might have to call it for right now. At least for VR. I'm probably still going to play something else, I just think for right now. Because one, I need to get the equipment for the apps I need to be able to run chat smoothly, because my current attempt does not work. And then two, I need to get a fan down here. 'Cause what's the word? Dying. But give me just a moment. Oh, jeez Louise. I hate the feeling of being hot after using a headset, because it's just like sweat around your eyes. It's like that shouldn't be a thing. The stock is neat, but in practice it is there's a lot to be desired. I feel like I would have been better off investing in one of the ones that uses magnets. That one, I mean, it works, but there are definitely way more effective stocks out there. I will give it though that the shotgun feature no, that's fine. I mean, we don't have to end stream. I'm just probably going to switch to a different game because at this point, it's not even because of technical issues. I need to get my body used to playing VR more often. I'm not motion sick, but I am sweating profusely. It's been a minute. But anyway, let me go ahead and get the chat pulled back up. And then, let's see. Go ahead. Change the microphone I'm using for lip sync model first. Yeah. And then change the one for stream.
That. And whoop. Wrong button. There we go. All right. And now we can actually have the tracking of my beautiful face. First, out of contractor. This. Steam VR. Like this. That. Okay. It is popping up. The text is a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. But it is working at least. So honestly, after doing that, I kind of want to play in FPS. Don't know which do. One thing I'd like to know, have they made updates and changes to No More Room in Hell 2? Because I know originally it was not great. I actually played it on release day, and yeah, the netcode was hot garbage. Great concept, but less than flawless execution for sure. You know what? I feel like I'll leave it up to a vote, you guys. Do we stick with the Star Wars theme that I've kind of been doing this week and play Battlefront 2, or Fallout 76? Put up a poll here. That's in a bit to have. Poll. Battlefront 2 mentioned. So let's see. I'm going to put up a poll here. I'm going to list, I cannot talk. I'm going to list 3 games. Got Battlefront 2, Fallout 76, or Fortnite. And we'll make it 3 minutes. Start poll. All right. I will not put my vote in because I don't want to be biased. Choices, I know. So
You're a good boy.
how could you do such a thing? It's not cool. Need to have that page pulled up. The Twitch. I got a lots of new toggles now. At the devious grin, even though unfortunately there's not mouth tracking on that one. So it's literally just for when I want to do a like Grinch level grin. Eyebrow raises still work though. Got my rage face, which bonus points if you can guess the reference. I'll give you all the answer when the poll's over. Someone doesn't know. Got my cry face. Ruby says I can't play Hot Wheels on her boob. We got this one. Got the mask. I do love it. I feel like I want to use it more often, but it kind of defeats the purpose of having, you know, facial tracking if my mouth is always covered. Oh, we have a two-way tie. Well, that's not ideal. I want to test something. Turn that off. I want to see if the mouth tracking is good enough that I don't need to have the microphone option turned on. I feel like it works. So we have a perfect two-way tie between Battlefront 2 and Fallout 76. So what do we do for a tiebreaker? Do I just need to flip a coin? Is that what I need to do? No. We'll just do a coin toss. Okay. So we will say heads, Battlefront 2, tails, Fallout 76. Yep. And we got tails. Looks like we're playing Fallout 76. I'm sorry, Sondercraft. I'm sure you are disappointed. But the coin has spoken. But on the bright side, I think there's new stuff in the game, Fallout 76 right now. Let's go take a look at that. Let's see. What is that? Crashed red star. Is it literally just a satellite? Bridge arm station. Okay. Spacewalk emote. Astro harvest generator. What? This generator radiates power in a very large radius around its location. Okay, so it's literally just a skin for the fusion generator. No thanks. Fuck. I wish they would actually show like a demo of the emote, because this tells me absolutely nothing. Space crate. Like a lot of other crates. Space. Pretty cool crate. Pretty cool space crate. Invasion bundle. Never really been all that crazy about aliens and Fallout. I mean, I know they've been in Fallout since the very beginning, but it's just like they just don't feel like they fit. Like they even had an entire DLC about them in Fallout 3, and I don't think I ever actually played it. Because it just felt like you weren't even in a Fallout game, really. Game is way too low. But I will say, Thunder, if you're still here, I do have a plan for next week that involves Star Wars. Not necessarily Battlefront 2. I am wanting to try to get the Star Wars Genesis mod working. Which, for those who don't know, that is a mod for Starfield that basically overhauls the game and turns it into a Star Wars game. From what, it's not fully done yet, but what they have done, it looks pretty freaking cool. Yes. To change my game. I feel like I should change my title too, but I feel like that's just going to be very confusing for someone looking at the Fallout 76 stream. Ain't that worried about it. Okay. People want to get mad, they can get mad. Alright. So...
The formal gardens have always been the pride of the White Spring.
Didn't ask. Anyway. Yeah, the game is super loud. setting. Challenges. Haven't done any challenges this week. Kind of out of the ordinary for me. So, let's see. Scrap junk to produce springs. Oh, easy. I can do that right now. I've been doing a lot of these tasks on my custom server just because the crafting missions are way easier to do on there, because you can set it to where it doesn't use any resources when you craft, so you can basically cheat. That, and on that server, my character is not a ghoul yet. So I have a jetpack. I don't run the jetpack on this character just because there were armor sets that had greater bonuses if I didn't use the jetpack one. Someone's already been here. Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Hiding back here. Been. And that's another reason that I tend to play on the custom worlds, is I don't have to worry about competing with other players to get items for daily and weekly quest. It can get pretty annoying. You do all this searching and can't find any of the stuff you need. Go ahead, bird. My stupid busted trigger finger. I feel like that's gonna just become a thing for my streams. Do I need to make a trigger finger counter for every time that I misclick? Grabbing everything so that possibly get a few of these done. Trigger discipline is needed. I've got trigger discipline, it's just my fingers got a tick. I feel like it's only when I'm at my computer though, that's the weird thing. Maybe I need to get like a mouse pad. Maybe it's the positioning of my hand is why it does that. Well, looks like I need to invest in some Ruby Booba mouse pads. Someone help me start the GoFundMe. Speaking of, I spent way too much time last night working on not necessarily a redesign, but an updated design of her character. It still has some of the kind of classic stuff that was from her current model, but a little bit more detail to it to kind of help help it be unique compared to just a redhead in a jumpsuit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a redhead in a jumpsuit. Like there's a lot of those out there. And to post a lot of stuff with ideas I come up with for designs. I just a lot of times am self-conscious about it just because I am definitely not an artist. Most of the ideas I come up with is from photoshopping other people's drawings. I don't think it's unforgivable because it's not like I'm claiming it's my art. Just feels kind of just crossing the line of stealing someone else's design. I will say some of the inspiration for Ruby's new model came from Cammy from Street Fighter. Not necessarily her standard one. I don't know what the skin is called, but it's the one where she has on like a crop jacket, which it has a British flag on it, but it was basically that, but just a different color scheme and without the jacket, which Ruby still has her her camo tech jacket, but I felt like she needed some tweaking to kind of help her character stand out a bit more. And hexagons everywhere. Because in my mind, nothing screams sci-fi / cyberpunk like a hexagrid pattern does. That's just like trademark futuristic design. Here. I'd like to find more motes. I don't want to have to go searching for them. Why is there just a random antler here? So many questions. Plagiarism made me a god. I mean, with the way AI is right now, you might not be too far off. Some of the stuff that I've seen that they've done with AI now is insane. Like, so good at this point that a lot of an average person could easily think it's real. Hear about the marathon controversy. I mean, I've kind of heard that it was, every opinion I've heard is either that it's meh or it's garbage, which it's from a AAA studio, so in this day and age, can you really expect anything different? Like, oh, a AAA studio got this game? Well, guess it's gonna be shit. As it always is. Got caught stealing art. No, yep, that's...
You're a good boy.
Stoner. That's a big AAA thing, too. I mean, COD has been notorious for that. especially recently. Here's where Make Me God bit came from. I am definitely not a fan of stealing art. I mean, I wouldn't even have the community that I have now streaming if it wasn't for artists, so it would make me pretty hypocritical to steal art from people. I definitely use other people's arts to get ideas for my own stuff, but I just don't blatantly take something else and be like, this is one of my models now. Especially because with the VTubing community, it's like, even if it doesn't look the same, or if it is your own idea, if it looks remotely similar to a popular VTuber, you're gonna get crucified. I know Call of Duty, especially in the last, gosh, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years, has stolen art very frequently. But they have gotten caught. And it's also Blizzard Activision, so they probably deserve it. I don't even know if I want to say probably. Cool. Pile. What's up, bro? Oh, there's 2 of you. Hi. Things all here. Get you. One thing that I miss about Fallout New Vegas when I play this game is how the perception system works. I mean, probably just because the perception system in New Vegas is basically cheating, because it's basically like having a mini map where there's a blip for every enemy close to you. Wire caps currency at the point in the timeline. It'll be mostly legitimate. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure, because I think pre-war money still has some value in this game. First game, it was an IOU. Yeah, it was an IOU for water. That's what the caps were originally for. Each cap was supposed to represent 1 bottle of water. So basically in the Fallout universe, water became the standard instead of gold after the world ended. And then most of the time they switched to Nuka-Cola caps because they were way more plentiful, and I believe with some of the factions they were able to reduce caps. It's Fallout. I wouldn't look too far into it. It's not that deep. I mean, at least modern Fallout isn't that deep. In Fallout 2 or Tactics, they showed a gas station asking for 2,000 for gas. Yeah, the inflation is insane in lore, because I think even in this game you can go to gas stations and the price is like 1,000 or I don't know if it was that much, I think they toned it down a little bit in the newer games. I think it was like $100 to $200 compared to 2000. Got any plans I don't have? Nope. Just listen to me. Actually, you might not be used to it. Hang on. Any crafting materials that I... Fiber optics. You got bulk fiber optics, my dude? No. Ballistic fiber, close. I don't even know if there's a vendor that sells fiber optics. Done. Funny is running a 4. Try to show the world is happy, but in the lore Bethesda made everyone with rioting, fighting, and being commies. Well, that was the thing, right? With the show, is that it was to show that this happy American dream world was basically just a hoax. But people that were actually in positions of power realized how screwed up the world was. And the whole being commies thing, that was just an easy way to do a smear campaign in the Fallout universe. Kind of like back in the Cold War days, where if you really wanted to make your political opponent look bad, just say they were a communist. Like, don't even have any proof, just call them a commie and chances are they'd lose. Joe still has that, but just more pro-commie. I don't know if it... I wouldn't say the show's pro-commie, but I would say it is anti-communism. Which, I mean, I guess might as well be pro-communist. But honestly, anti-capitalism is in several modern games.
It depends. Are you lonely?
Like Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, that's more on a warning for overreach of corporations. Which, I mean, that in and of itself is kind of anti-capitalist, but, I mean, they're not wrong in that aspect. You definitely don't want corporations running the world. Is it easy out for lazy writers? For everyone? Was involved when a content creator lose viewers? Yeah. Pretty much. Sam, I get the feeling that you are... Wait a minute. Took me a minute to realize. It sounds to me like someone might agree with what I said about a certain VTuber. I'm not going to mention their name because I don't want a bunch of people coming to attack me on Twitter. Because honestly, I don't really care because I don't know them and probably never will. But if you know, you know. My opinion on it is going to remain my opinion and is nobody's business. I still follow Leaflet though. He's based. Fallout is more everyone calls it. That's pretty much how it is now. In the beginning, it was more about just government overreach. In the original games, it was I mean, in the first game, it was really just about survival. In the second game, it was about government overreach and government tyranny. And then 3, pretty much the same thing. New Vegas was more of, like, things aren't always black and white. Kind of more of the take that I get from New Vegas is they try to make it where there is no perfect answer to solve the world's problems. Stop focusing on the past, focus on the present and the future. Well, see, if they focus on the present and the future, then the universe fixes itself and then they don't have a game anymore. Tell me I'm wrong. Because that's the thing about Fallout, is the only way that the Fallout universe can continue to be the way it is that if nobody learns from the lessons from pre-war. Did Fallout 2 really do that, though? Because, I mean, the Enclave is just remnants of the pre-war government. Like, literally, that's what the Enclave is. It's the elites of America and the American government that survived on an oil rig to then go back to the U.S., wipe everybody out that wasn't them to conquer it and make it America again. I would still say that that one is still focused on... It's not focused on the past, but the enemy faction is. If that makes sense. Yeah. They did show that things change in New Vegas. I wouldn't necessarily say that it shows that everything improves. Unlimited genocide faction. I mean, if you want to be a psychopath on the Yes Man run, I mean, probably. I mean, you can just do the Yes Man route and be like, you know what? Screw this. I don't want to side with anybody. I want everybody dead. And then Yes Man's like, you betcha. Because he can't say no. Like most of Bill Cosby's dates. Don't clip that joke. Talking to the others in the jar, but also learn the flaws. When it comes down to the well-written NPCs. Well, in character, that won't happen again. Yeah. I mean, it just always, with the current series, just always ends up being that nobody ever learns the lessons from, or learns from the mistakes of the past, and they just redo it all over again, which, I mean, that's kind of the whole focal point of Fallout. There's a reason the catchphrase of the game is war never changes. Because war 9 times out of 10 is people with power thinking they know better than everybody else and usually just making things worse. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. I have been enjoying this stream. It's been very, I I have enjoyed the chat. It has been very insightful. Or never changes. We're part of the world doing it. Yeah, I do feel like they overused the Enclave. I will agree with you on that one. But we do have a small ad break coming up in just seconds. But don't worry, because I'll be missing a whole lot. Be right back after the ad break, and it's just so that I can make sure that new viewers can come in without having to go through pre-roll ads. But be about 3 minutes, and then we'll be right back to the chat. Or if you're subbed, so anyway, Will, are you watching the stream on both of your accounts? Curious. Because it took me a second to realize that one of the accounts that's watching in the stream is an alt. I always forget. Always forget. There's not a lot of places I can get fiber optic from. I hate that as a weekly challenge because it is so difficult to find it. Duggies! Invaders from Beyond Daily Channel. Oh, speaking of. Now. Let's go kill some aliens! The outer space kind, not the immigration kind. Death to the Xenos. I need to set it up to where I have my soundboard, or have access to my soundboard. Because right now I use it purely for Shrap Nugget. That's how he has his current voice. But I can't have it running... I can't have the program running more than once on a computer. So what I may have to do is
destroy that brainwave siphon. The enemy spacecraft is
set it up,
expect missile strikes
set
from above.
Trap Nugget up on my gaming desktop so that I can use voice mod on my microphone. Where's the aliens? Burn in holy fire! Your corruption must be purged.
Why, giving up your forces. There are two captains. They are beaming down now.
The Emperor protects. What to say? Are you going to give me the event? Captain.
That brought down the force field on the brainwave siphon. Destroy it now.
That's quick. Ah! Thank you. And welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you sticking around after that little ad break. If I could stream without having to run ads, I would, because I honestly don't really even get much ad revenue anyway. Most of the payouts I get are from subs, and even that's not really anything crazy, at least not yet. Oh, I hate these things. hate them to explode whenever they die. I hate them.
Their final commander is coming.
General Zeta. Where you is? Oh, there he is. Burn.
Franklin Zeta is now
Brother, get the flavor. The heavy flavor.
for allowing me to assist you today. Should there be another attack, I will be ready to provide support again.
Hey, alien blaster round. Oh. Alien blaster mod. What does it do? Do I already have it? Yup, sure do. Every time. Is it obvious that I play this game too much? Oh, there's something I don't have. Oh yeah, while I'm on here, I need to check on something for Mario. White screen. Wanted me to check and see what mod schematics I have. Let's see. Oh, someone move it. Let me use it. Got a pretty big stack of gold bullion. Okay. Oh. Doesn't help me because it doesn't have fiber optic in there. Wasting my frickin' time. Okay, I have quite a few, it's just I don't have the materials to make steadfast. Fiber optic cables are a strange choice. Yeah, a lot of the weekly and daily challenges are really weird when it comes to resource collecting. It's always the super obscure stuff. Fire damage per second. The melee attacker. That's an armor mod. Perception, steadfast. Agility, charisma, Eddie. I have Furious, which is one of the best mods in the game right now. It's the best 1-star. Let's see. Could re-roll some of these. Huh? Did I not just do that? Quit giving me event challenges. Okay, I can do that one. Literally just go outside and grab plants. Easy. Honestly, the starting area is one of the easier ways to do that. Is this still Fly? Is this the Still Fly cover by Devil Wears Prada? It sure is. Do they still make these albums? I'm genuinely curious because I miss the Punk Goes Crunk and Punk Goes Rock songs. Pay my rent. And 'cause all my money's spent. Yeah. Stops. Loud enough. I love me some Devil Wears Prada. They definitely in my top. I would say my top 10, if not top 5 metal bands. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, that reminds me that there's going to be a new event in the game where they're actually going to add a fishing mechanic to the game. Kind of excited about. Usually fishing games are pretty fun. I don't know how long I will play before it starts to wear out the enjoyment of it. I feel like it could get boring pretty quick if they don't have things to keep it, at least add some challenge or achievement stuff to it. Playing a lot of the songs I really like. Yeah. It's called She's a Big Boy by McBass. Which, if you don't know the context of the song, it's yeah. It involves, I'll just say it. The reason it's called She's a Big Boy is because it's a song about a girl begging her boyfriend. Yep. I mean, despite the context, it's a catchy song. I really do like it. It's like one of those songs that if you don't know the context, it's just a really cool song. When you do know the context, it's just basically a System of a Down song. Like, yeah, the song's good. When you listen to the lyrics, they get kind of weird. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream of me just picking flowers. Would have been a lot easier with last week's event. That was literally just picking a bunch of flowers. Convincing Lynn to play DIH. You'll have to forgive me, I'm slow with acronyms. Or was that a mistype? Feel like you're baiting me. But Oh, that's what that is I was so confused when you posted that in the Discord. I was like, what the hell is this? Because you just posted a picture of it, not the actual Steam link. Yeah, I was super confused when I saw that. I was like, what? I thought it was just some kind of deep fried meme. What the heck is pig? Is it just someone trying to say pig with a speech impediment? Is it Mike Tyson trying to say pig? God, pray for the cleansing, pray for... Simply as it came dissolved. We seek only reprieve. Another great metal band. Like, I feel guilty listening to some of the metal bands that I like just because several of them are like just literally anti-Christian. So it's like, I can't help it. Good music is good music. Safe key? Well, where the heck's the safe key, my dude? Can't believe I don't have that already. Murder Beach. Threw the key off the balcony when you were coming up. Saw it land right on top of the shitter outside. Okay. So it's on top of an outhouse somewhere? That was easy enough. Oh, there it is. This was actually a song I thought about doing a cover of. Walk with me in hell. I guess I can open the safe now. Can't believe I've never found that key before. Bribing Lynn with femboy pics. I mean, to the right person, it's a pretty good bait. Music down, because at this point I think it's louder than the game. Damn. That's wild. I mean, I like it when my wife's a dom as much as the next guy, but then again, Ruby is really not that into femboys. She definitely likes the dad bod type, which I fit perfectly. Ladies. Only have had one girlfriend by technicality. Honestly, dude, same. Oh. Well, that's not great. Or you say girlfriend by technicality, I say I technically had one other girlfriend before Ruby. Huh? 76, more like 3,000. Oh. Wait, so she was messing around with younger guys? Or was it the other way around? Well. Oh. Yep, that's not ideal. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I know that a lot of times people just brush off stuff like that when it's a woman doing it to a younger guy. But I mean, it's still grooming no matter what gender it is. Because a 36-year-old is, or a 34-year-old is going to know more about stuff like that than a 16-year-old. That's just the fact of being alive that much longer. Are you into being a femboy? Kind of weird, because it sounds to me like she was trying to make you look even younger than you already were. Which is even a bigger issue, I feel. Sound like she was trying to make sure you had that baby face, if you catch my drift. Anyway. Heck do you mean vintage? Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go to my private world because this is taking way too long. Babyface then, still am now. I love poodles. I mean, they are cute. It's one thing that's weird about poodles that I've never really thought about till now. You don't see a lot of poodles now that are trimmed to look like they looked back in like classic like 90s movies. Deformed runt. Back in the day in like the 90s to like the early 2000s, there was like a very cliched way classic poodle cut is a working cut. Duck hunting dogs. Yeah, I knew they were originally hunting dogs. I just know for a long time in the 90s it was like in so many movies they were trimmed up with like the really short everywhere except for like their feet, their like upper half of their body, and like the top of their head. That I did not know. It's funny that they had those, but then now you got German Shepherds. We had new neighbors move in recently that actually have 2 German Shepherds. And one of them is an asshole. The other one is very nice. The other one, I would not get anywhere near it because I feel like it would try to eat my face. Oh. About IJA forces during World War II. This history class is weird. This going to be on the test? That's what I was looking for. We need soap. Soap! Need soap. Ever seen what a flamethrower does to a person? Probably not, because I feel like I would remember something like that. With all the times I spent on Live Leak back in the day, you would think I'd seen that, but I don't think I have. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Because the fire cuts off all your oxygen. I knew that from finding out stuff about car accidents. Where someone's in a car accident where the car goes up in flames. People will claim that they hear them screaming, but more than likely it's just air coming out from mechanical pieces in the vehicle, because if they're on fire, they wouldn't be able to scream. The more you know, I guess. Oh, what you could see inside of me. Change this animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal. Can't escape myself. So many times I've lied. City of Argos was taken by God and it is no more. That's 7 bars of soap. Kill human enemies. Alright, time to go find some... Oh gosh. Why am I drawing... Oh, Blood Eagles. Drawing a blank on faction and it's literally on the loading screen. Which honestly, I kind of forgot that Blood Eagle... The faction named Blood Eagles is derived from an actual form of torture that they used to do in like the Middle Ages, where they literally cut your back open and splayed it out to where you could see their ribs. Cease. Cease hostilities. Freshly fried Anakin. Get back here. Another great band, Power Wolf. And is 14 you can taking care of. Huh. Always remember there being 15. Wake up call. No, you're not setting off that alarm. You sit down. Ah. And I don't know how I get a vintage. I might have to use up one of my re-rolls. You get 2 re-rolls for free every day, but after that you have to use up ones you have or buy them with Adam. At that point, why are you trying to set off the alarm if you're the only one left? Who were you alerting? You dingus. Bubblehead. MC. Oh, I had that as one of my dailies. No, just disease cure. Okay. How many do I? 5. Okay. The Vantage. Ain't no tomorrow. Back up. Here you go. Come here, buddy. Oh, you set off the alarm, you scumbag. Too bad it ain't gonna save you. Hey! Bad dog. Don't let Bella see that I did that. Be worried that I would be worried that Bella would hear me and actually think I was talking to her. He's not a bad dog. He's the goodest dog. Perfect dog for us because she doesn't bark unless someone knocks on the door. Our own little alarm system. Okay. Well, that's 2 of the canines taken care of that I need to... How was that not 5? I'm not crazy, right? There were 5 blood eagles in that camp. Unless the challenge is glitched, which is very possible. There we go. Poor blood eagle. Thanks, happy Reformation Day. Reclamation, no. Apologies. I need craft chems, robots. Like the books. That one's easy. There is a very simple way to complete the collect burned books challenge. And all it takes is a fast travel to Somerville. Fast travel to Somerville. Go to literally the first house on the street. Clear out any potential ghouls that you might have to deal with. There we go. Alright, once you got this cleared out, this entire house is full of burn books. A lot of times you can get it, yep, from the first bookshelf, but they're literally everywhere. And fun fact, with the way the looting system works in Fallout 76, if you pick up, I believe if it's 200 items, it resets the loot pool. So if I were to say pick up 200 of these books, I could, in theory, go back to White Spring to collect more bars of soaps, because they should have respawned. I think that's how that works. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not 100%. But this is the easiest way to do the reset. I know that. More books. Oh, do me good. Here. Go. Oh, oh. some more. Think that's all of them that you can pick up. Maybe more down here. Maybe I can find fiber optic down here. If I can't find any from searching these, I know I can craft something that is guaranteed to give me fiber optic. I'd just rather not have to do any crafting right now. Till I absolutely have to. I know I'll have to do it for one mission anyway. More books. Alright. I'm gonna go. Before I do that, craft chems, color floor decoration, eat cake, pie, or candy. Now, food and drink. Bubble gum. Somewhere. Funnel cake count. Yep. That much bubble gum, I'd be constipated for a week. So I think that's all I can do for the crafting stuff, for the stuff that I don't have to do crafting for. Other than taking a picture of an alien, I can do that pretty much right before I end stream. Can you not shoot my house, please? I would appreciate that. Get out of here. It's everything. What is going on? Huh? Hey. Cool. Here. Yes. The one with Jack Black in it. Honestly, I feel like I just thought it was kind of okay. I think I've only ever watched it all the way through like twice. that riff. That one is just like a classic that everybody learns. Start. That's Smoke on the Water by Ozzy Osbourne. Or Black Sabbath. Because it's literally like just 2 strings and it's going back and forth. Dun, 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 dun. It's literally 4 notes. Most of the songs that are in that movie are just classic rock songs, so...
I'm judging.
I really don't. Like, I only remember one song from the movie, and it's like the theme song to the movie, and it's the Teacher's Pet song.
Yeah, Patrick.
Doing good, I'm slipping.
I've showed our. That's what I want to do. I want to rock and roll.
And he's on his way. He's already learning drums, and he's about to learn guitar, isn't he? I love you, Bella, but I don't want a dog in screaming office.
Girl.
They can't hear that, by the way. I know. Thought you were just hamming it up because you were trying to get them to hear it. My wife's crazy. I think that was obvious, though. How that conversation started with, like, is it okay if he watches this? Or am I going to be upset if he watches this? Because he immediately ended it with, well, we just finished watching it. So whether I said yes or no, he had already seen it. It's what you call great communication. Camera picture of an alien enemy. I can do that in the event. Barbara. So, easy way to get fiber optic is Soltron heads. Which, obviously, this is a much easier way of doing it than in the regular game. But, if you find a place that is known to have Assaultrons in it, easy way to get fiber optic. Or no, that's circuits. Crap. But I needed... see. Back to the Fallout 76 wiki. Apparently they're dropped by fog crawlers. Fiber optics, biometric scanner, scope, powered microscope.
Wow.
The beta just took over. We'll try to find fog crawlers, but they're super rare. They're better off just going to vendor and just buying bulk. Okay. Of course I can't craft it. That would be too easy. Bulk fiber optic. And there's no item I can craft that gives me fiber optic. Optics. Austin. You know what? I'm not wasting my time on this. Only need 10 though. I'll go ahead and try and do it. I thought it was going to be something ridiculous like 30, and as rare as this item is, it's not worth the effort to go for 30, but 10 is pretty obtainable, I guess. Try and do it quick before the next Vader's event starts, so I can get my photo. Good thing I don't have fall damage in the server. Yeah. And honestly, it's faster to move around with a regular character. That if I had power armor, I would have had to wait for the falling animation to end. Okay. Where's... I just want to make sure I don't get attacked out of nowhere by a freaking... Oh, there it is. Vegetable starch. Alright, let's see. Aluminum. The random junk pile. Well, there's none of these junk piles, but I can't search them. Brother. They're gonna have to build an extractor to this. I feel like I shouldn't have changed my mind and just said screw that. Oh, hold on. Well, that was... Okay. Build. Roll. Junk. Fences. Turret strap. That's what I need. Turret. Let's just make this. Damn. Come back to these and come back. Luckily, it doesn't look like they need a power source. And now I gotta defend the landfill. Really? One single rad roach. I have a pretty big budget, so I can basically put these everywhere. Put one in every direction. Water to prevail. Liberators. Oh, come on. Kidding me with this. These things. Ugh. Can you not attack random NPCs and go to this base, please? Really help save me some time. Oh, crap. I don't have time for this. Come on. Wave 2 completed. Average. Okay, where's the last one? Come on. Oh. Oh, hey. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. Kind of forgot I had that challenge I needed to do. Yeah, we're done. Now. Vader from the Beyond. Join event. Luckily, I don't have to worry about completing the or doing all the weekly events because it doesn't reset till Tuesday.
I am Homer. Typically, I would not get involved in public affairs. But the extraterrestrial is my specialty, so I would like to help. Your directive is to draw out and defeat the commanders. That will bring down the force fields on the brainwave siphons, so we can destroy them. The energy pulses from the siphons can feel a bit shocking. However, they can be avoided by repositioning out of range.
Luckily, they do not have to be alive to count towards the quest.
Die, Xeno scum!
Fire on the commander. Then, destroy the brainwave siphon. The brainwave siphon is now vulnerable.
Aw, dang it. Ain't no way that it's... Oh, there it is. Ugh. Well, where do they spawn, bro? Ow. Can you please cease your heresy? Ah. Cease. Man, this takes forever.
I suggest caution.
Thing I have a high serendipity perk.
fire on the brainwave siphon.
Cool. Ow. They, Oh, come on. Spawn rate is so freaking slow for these guys. I can't tell if my fire rate is slower because of a weird debuff they have, or if they're like actually shooting me so much it's causing my frames to drop. I can't tell the difference.
Now, take down the final siphon. That was very impressive. Some say humanity was built for war. I have yet to determine the percentage accuracy of this statement.
Where's an alien body? Here. Done. That was probably annoyingly longer than it should have been. Decent equipment out of it. Not that it matters because I'm on a private world. So fiber optic and try and do back at my camp, but I think I might just finish the rest of this off stream. Go ahead, take a look, see who we can raid. See who is right now. Cat. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Hoshi, who I don't believe I've actually raided her before. Maybe I have. If I have, it's been a long time. But she is a friend of Renee, who I'm sure some of you know. I'm pretty sure some of you follow me from his channel. But he is, I believe, doing a collab with Hoshi on a Backrooms game, so we'll send the raid that direction. But I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. If you did, be sure to follow or subscribe if you aren't already on Twitch and YouTube. That way it lets you know every time I host a new stream. I will be back same time Tuesday. What games we will play, I have not fully decided yet, but I will make sure to have a schedule posted before the end of tomorrow. See you later, and I hope all of you have a great rest of your weekend. You're awesome as always, and I will talk to you all later. Deuces.
Scanner.